So you want to start journaling and you have no idea where to start. Perhaps you've come across something called gratitude journal and you want to learn exactly what it is and how to start. Well, you're in luck, because in this video, I'm going to be sharing some actionable tips to start gratitude journaling from today. And you can follow along with me as I write in today's journal. A couple of months ago, I made a video on how journaling improves your mental health. I've been journaling now for over 2 years, and there are a couple of tips that I wished I knew way sooner than I did. But hold up, before you start writing, you may be wondering what exactly gratitude journaling is. Well, gratitude journaling is simply reflecting on what you're thankful for, especially for the small things in life. You'll see what I mean now. Let's put this into practice. So I like to start by just noting down the day and the time that I'm writing. As of the date of me recording this video, 24th of April, and I like to also put down the time. Guys, getting a little bit of a sneak peek into my recording process as well. So it's almost 4:30 in the afternoon. So something I've experimented with a lot is the time of day that I write. Sometimes I write in the day, sometimes in the evening. Mostly up until now, I've journaled in the evening to wrap up the day. But recently, I've started doing morning journaling to get ready for the day ahead and set some goals. Personal preference, but if I was starting again, I would actually journal in the morning. For me, in my opinion, gratitude journaling works best in the morning because it sets a positive tone straight away, but it's up to you. So how do I start my gratitude journal off? Well, I like to simply write down 3 things that I am grateful for. And literally, I'll just write it as I am grateful for. Okay, so I'll just write it down once just for demo. So the key here is to think of the small things, because to be honest, it's very easy to think about things like material possessions, so your clothes, your phone, which you will feel grateful for having at times. But I think the important thing here is you just want to look at the small things. For example, having access to food and drink, being able to wake up and see another day. I know I went quite deep there. I think what I'm grateful for today is being able to see the sun being out and bright. Try it and do this. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And trust me, if you focus on the small things, then as you're going on with your day, your brain just gets wired to see all these different little small things to be grateful for. And it really grounds you, which is awesome. You'll be surprised at how even being grateful for the smaller things in life can make you feel so good. But what's next? I often write about how I'm feeling and what I intend to do for the day, whilst keeping that theme of gratitude in. And there's a good gratitude theme prompt that I recently found that I wish that I started using when I initially started journaling a couple of years ago. And that would be asking myself, who am I grateful for in my life? Put a little arrow here. And the reason why this is important is because extending gratitude to others makes you open yourself up to being kind to others. Extending gratitude to others makes you open yourself up to being kinder to others. Trust me, often in this self-improvement journey that you'll go on, you'll feel like a lone wolf at times. I've felt that throughout most of my self-improvement journey. But being grateful for a few close people who help you along the way prevents that journey from feeling like a slog. So for example, I would say family, a couple of close friends that I have, you can name them if you want, but I'll just put down my family here, for example. And again, it just reminds you to just be a little bit more grateful for the people you have around you in your journey to prevent you from feeling alone, because you're never alone. But what's another journaling technique that I use that's not necessarily tied to gratitude? Well, I found a technique called brain dumping. I found that brain dumping is an awesome journaling technique to just unload the fog in your mind, especially when you wake up. How many times have you woken up and just thought of the worst things happening in your life right now, and you're just thinking, here we go again? Well, that's what brain dumping is for. Doesn't sound good, but well, it's not a great name, but it does the job. And the key here is to not hold yourself back. If you feel angry today and you just feel like that you can't get anything done in life, and you feel lonely and you just feel upset, want to let all that anger out, do it. Don't hold yourself back. So for example, you could say, I feel angry because I haven't completed my homework or my assignment and it's really bothering me, pissing me off. So don't be afraid to just let your emotions out. If you feel upset and frustrated, then again, just let it all out, because the more you you let out, the more you give yourself permission to write your thoughts out. If you feel upset or frustrated or happy or whatever you feel like, the better you'll feel afterwards, because you're freeing your brain from that foggy feeling, and then you can move on and plan your day, because the brain is great for creating ideas, not for storing ideas and bottling up emotions. So that's how I write out my gratitude journals each day. And if you want a little bonus tip, one thing I would also say is write down 3 very small successes that you've had for the end of the day. So for example, you write your entry like I just did in front of you guys in the morning, and then when you come back in the evening on that same page, just write down 3 very small successes that you've achieved in your day. And again, they don't have to be big achievements. It could be something as simple as studying for 10 minutes or going out for a walk around the block. Anything. Because again, just like the things that you're grateful for, when you write them down, writing down the small achievements, it will just wire your brain to get excited about the small things in life and the small achievements. Because we often celebrate the destination and not the little milestones and goals that we hit for it. And to take action right now, today, literally just get a piece of paper and a pen out, or the notes app on your phone, and go ahead and just write down one thing that you're grateful for today. And start small, like I said earlier, to wire your brain to look out for the small blessings in life. To know more about journaling itself, to know more about how journaling actually boosts your mental health, this video right here will show you how. See you in the next video. And remember, every step, no matter how big or small, progress.